My name is Lorella Scarborough. I live in Rock Creek, West Virginia, and that's where we are as we speak. My home is just a few hundred yards from here. This is the family cemetery where my husband is buried, along with a lot of his relatives. Um, One of the reasons that I joined this fight is the fact that the coal company, Massey Energy, has applied for a permit which will come right in behind my house, and it will affect my home, the cemetery, the stream that runs by my house, the wildlife, the vegetation, the whole history and culture that we have here. If mountaintop removal is allowed to continue, all of that is at risk. I stand to lose all of that. The mountains that are in the background behind me here are part of the Eagle 2 permit that the coal company has applied for a mountaintop removal mining operation, which means that they would literally come in, they would destroy the trees first of all, shove them over the side of the mountain, burn them, and then they would come in and they would set explosives and they would literally blow the tops off the mountains in order to extract the coal.
Hope greens. You can eat about all of it except the berries. He was my great-grandfather. And it's just over there, maybe 200 feet is where their home was. That was probably close to the turn of the century. I mean, this was a long time ago. This was their farm. The problem with this area right here is they promote all this tourism and other businesses they want to bring into the state. They won't bring them into this area. They bring them down in the Pinole Valley in the northern part of the state and the western part. And they just kind of forsaken this place. Leave it for the coal company. Now we've got just as many resources and able people to work, educated and intelligent people as they do around the rest of the state. I mean, they don't ever try to have a diversified economy in here, and that's really what they need more than anything.
To live and see what they done to that mountain in there. They ain't no trees on it. Down to where they're gonna take the whole top off, where they took the first strip around through there. From there down, it's just like this.
Yep. Bacon, you're right. Most of us who live here don't have a clue what they're doing back there.
And you ain't like back there neither.
Don't have a clue. And
And
that's,
you ain't even like
that's
back
one of
there.
the
How close
reasons.
is that to you, Laura?
Brushy Fork?
Yeah.
I don't,
You know, you have to go through
15
Horse
miles.
Creek and back them
Yeah.
up to get hold of her. It's from back up that way.
yeah, see, I'm in the left-hand fork of Rock Creek.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I
I'm 3
know.
miles up in there, but it backs up to, where you guys
Yeah,
are.
she's real far up. She's real far up.
But,
But everybody around here works on them strip mining jobs. And you don't
Well-
wanna make nobody mad or anything.
well, we're letting people know that, we're not, this is not a anti-mountaintop removal campaign. This is a project to produce renewable energies and to produce jobs. This will give you jobs. And they can still mine the coal, like you were talking, they can still go underground and get it while
Right.
we're doing renewables on the surface. I stepped forward at a time when this permit, Eagle 2, was being applied for. Stepped forward to work with Coal River Mountain Watch with the threat of a mountaintop removal site looming over top of my home. I can't imagine living the years that they have lived with explosives, being surrounded by explosives, breathing in the rock dust. There are a couple of little people that we know very well that live down the road that the mountain every day is being destroyed a little bit more every day. And that's actually between my home and my work. And as I drove to work all last year, I saw that mountain being taken away, chipped away at a little bit every day. And there's a lot of times that I cried all the way to work. And I can't imagine, I drove from my home, where that's not there yet, to my work, where I fight to stop this. But I can't imagine sitting where they sit. you know, watching that every day. And I know that if we don't stop this, that's where I'll be. And that's where so many other people here will be. This will be gone, and that's where we'll be.
I agree with you, Laurel. I was in Connecticut for 39 years. I just want to reiterate basically what Bacon said. My wife and I both retired. We both grew up here. The old big house that we live in, that was my wife's home place. She grew up there as a little girl. We remodeled the house. We come back from Connecticut, and I'm saying just what Bacon said. I come back here. I didn't put all the money into remodel. I wanted to live here till I died. You know, my mom and dad are buried right down at Pine View. I mean, this is home to me. Even though I was gone 39 years, this is where my roots are. And I want to be here. I'm like Bacon. My place is not for sale.
It's very, very difficult to have any hope when you have had to live like that. We're trying with the proposal of a wind farm to help people understand that there is hope, that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that there's a possibility that it won't always be as bad as it's been for them.
Station or presentation, just
That-
go and say, you know.
We live there. We're
Yeah.
in favor of the wind
This is
farm.
my life.
Yeah.
This is my life. I don't want mountaintop removal up there. We want the wind farm. What can we do to make this happen? What can you do? What are you gonna do about it?